I look crazy. So low. It's day 1, fashion week. This is how glamorous it starts out. I need to go and get my nails done this morning. I need to, I don't even know. I feel like I slept really funny last night. And I'm just feeling so run down. I'm going for a walk with Ashton now. Really need it, need some fresh air to de-stress. It's Mercury retrograde and it's just started. Yeah, Mercury retrograde just started at the same time as Fashion Week, which is always weirdly the most stressful week for no reason. Like, you've probably seen my other Fashion Week vlogs maybe, and it's always stressful, and I just don't want this one to be stressful. I just want to have fun. Make my bed from the floor. So yeah, I'm gonna go for a walk now because I just need it. I woke up feeling like anxious and stressed. Not no reason, I know why. It's just silly reasons, and I'm like, so yeah, anyways, gonna go do some exercise. That always helps. And Ronya is landing this morning. She's coming to shoot Fashion Week and help me out with Fashion Week. And I haven't seen her in ages, and we just have some work stuff to sort out. And I was supposed to have 3 shows today, but I'm only gonna go to 2. I'm only gonna go to 2 at night time because I don't want to go back and forth to Carriage Works heaps, and 2 shows is enough. This year for Fashion Week, like, I'm just trying to keep my schedule a bit more chill than I have previous years. Like, I've just picked out my few favorite designers that I really want to see, and I'm working with 2 stylists this year, Jess and Elliot, and they're amazing. So it's been so much better doing that because it's been a lot easier in terms of like getting outfits sorted. It's been way less stressful, but it is also different. I am also learning how to like take fashion advice from, like, you know, other people that we all have our own 3 individual styles coming together. So it's really interesting, but it's good. It's like pushing me to do different stuff and like not as extravagant. It's like more like my looks this year I feel like are a bit more chilled than normal. Not as crazy, but I also just like I still really love them. I've also not been drinking enough water because it's getting cold here now, and so when it's cold you just don't notice when you're thirsty, and then you know how it goes. Anyways, I'm losing my marbles. Let's go for a walk. Hello, hey. Look who's back. We've got Lisa doing hair, our first look. I look very not cute yet, but we'll get there. So it's 70s day today. Big 70s hair, curls. You're gonna work your magic because I have absolutely no idea how to do hair.
Hello.
Like, we're on to me. You're like, who? We're on to makeup.
Doing it. I wore my platform
Thanks,
to the wedding.
We're getting there. This looks so unappealing, but it's literally this cafe right near me. They do the best gluten-free, like charcoal gluten-free toast, and they make the best homemade jam. So I'm having that for brekkie. And a tea. My makeup is done. I'm in my outfit. To a GHD styling suite this morning to get my hair done. And then the show is off-site. It's We're Kindred show and it's in Darling Point. So we're just gonna be like Ubering around this morning.
Shay, you didn't get your nails done yesterday?
There's nothing glamorous about me this week. Like I just didn't get my nails done or anything. She's a hot mess.
Ooh.
BTS TikTok.
We love it. Let's go.
Even with your friend, you ain't even had man lying on you. You know that. Got me a bag for the brick, you know
Okay, we are home from the show. Let's go and change into a warm jacket because it's freezing. Anya and I are going through the photos now and doing some edits so that we can get it uploaded. This is what our little system looks like. We just did some photos in the hallway for a brand deal that I have to post, but we just edited the Fashion Week photos before. They look like this. Cute, cute, cute. So yeah, pretty much we shoot it and then we come home and we do some edits and then we upload it. Today was a really chill day, which was good. We only had one show. I was supposed to go to one tonight, but I don't want to overdo it this year. I feel like less is honestly more right now. Like I don't want to like do heaps of outfit changes and go to a bunch of shows. Like I'm just kind of going to the designers that I really love, keeping it chill because like I know how much Fashion Week stresses me out. So I was just like, let's look after my mental health and not overdo it. But it's been fun so far and we've gotten some cute pickies and whatnot. And it's just been fun dressing up and getting all glam, doing hair and makeup and stuff. But I am feeling very run down. You know, you feel like you're on the verge of getting sick and it's really cold here at the moment. So I just think I'm like, oh, my body's a bit out of whack. But I'm really excited for tomorrow to see Manning Cartel's show. And it's the after parties tomorrow. So it'll be really, really fun to let loose a little bit. And then Friday morning, I have an event with the Upside and it's like a yoga and meditation event. So I'm gonna be really hungover, but it's gonna be really nice. And it's gonna be at the Opera House, so it will be stunning. But yeah, that's my update. I have not been vlogging all that much. I'm sorry, but it's just been a bit hectic. I'm literally already straight into my trackies because it's freezing and this is what I'm going to be in for the rest of the day. Okay, this is the look for this morning. I'm wearing this epic big Gucci jacket, my green turtleneck shirt, my Old Faithful, I don't even know where these pants are from, but all the hems on them are like ripped, so I just had to try and pin them up. Just some little diamante earrings, and I'm gonna wear my cute little bucket Gucci bag. Look at this mess. I cleaned it all up this morning, but there was literally bags covering this whole wall of like clothes and shoes and stuff. I'm like, I need to clean this up. I am super tired this morning. I had a bit of drama go down yesterday with just some high school bullshit that I won't get into, but Mercury retrograde. So I'm just trying to think positively, just go easy on myself today and just get to nighttime or get to this afternoon because I have an epic look this afternoon that I'm so excited about. We're going out with a bang, but also I really love how this look turned out. Like I'm such a Gucci girl. I love it. Wearing this cute little activewear set, little flares, stretch class and sound bath at the Opera House. I think it's gonna be really nice. And it's a really, really nice sunny day today. Thank God, because yesterday was rainy and freezing and very grim weather, so the sun is nice. This is my last fashion week event, and then we have a party tonight that my friend is hosting, so it should be fun. I didn't go too hard last night because I was so tired, and I was like kind of like more looking forward to tonight. So I'm gonna call an Uber and then I'm gonna go. Hi guys. Well, okay, the last thing that I filmed would have been the last look of fashion week. I think we're getting ready. Since then, quite a lot has transpired. So I thought I should just sit down and have a little catch-up chat with you guys about some things that have been going on in my life. It's a Saturday night tonight, and I'm being a good girl. And I'm forcing myself to stay in. I stayed in last night and I'm staying in tonight because fashion week really burnt me out. And I knew this would probably happen because I get really burnt out easily in social settings where it's like full on work stuff. Like every fashion week I always end up feeling burnt out and anxious and kind of sad. I don't know why. I think it's such a full on week and you're like surrounded by so many people constantly, and I feel like, not that it's competitive, but you want to do your best. So I feel like I put a lot of pressure on myself to make it amazing and make sure I'm getting really good content and my outfits look epic, and it just gets a bit out of hand and a bit crazy. And even this year, like, I said no to so many shows. Like I was supposed to go to way more shows, and it's not like about like how many shows you go to or whatever, but I was just gonna do more looks and go to more shows and really like do it full on, and I was just like, I can't. Like I already know it burns me out so much, like, and I just had already felt really burnt out from moving, and I've been partying a lot and socializing a lot and just like distracting myself a lot. Honestly, like I have so many goals that I want to achieve and I am slowly getting there with them, but the partying and the socializing is like the #1 thing that really distracts me from that and will take me like, I waste days because I'm then hungover and my brain is foggy and I just don't feel 100%, and then it really pulls down my mental health so much more rapidly. So after fashion week, and also during fashion week, I was just dealing with just some crappy things that kept kind of coming my way in terms of like friendships and just things, and I kind of wanted to jump on and talk about this. Like I think that we're in Mercury retrograde at the moment, and there's also other planets that are retrograde right now. Like it's astrologically a really intense time for a lot of change, and I know like retrogrades, everyone often is like, Mercury retrograde. I often actually quite love retrogrades, not the unpredictable things that happen during it, but it is the perfect time and a perfect excuse to cancel your plans and sit alone and go within and journal and slow down. Like you have an excuse to, because that's why they happen. The universe is trying to make you slow down and reevaluate. And the only reason why shit starts hitting the fucking fan during retrogrades is because if we're not listening to the universe and what it wants from us, it's gonna intercept for our greater good, but often it does it in quite abrupt ways that can be a bit confronting. So for me, yeah, during fashion week, I just had a lot of drama go down with some friends, and it was really triggering and hurtful, and it really upset me, and a lot kind of happened in that one week time frame, and I was like, wow, I have a lot of reflecting I need to do. I need to alter who's in my life. I need to be prioritizing people in my life that actually make me feel whole and seen and loved and cared for, and I can't keep holding space and care and guilt over friendships that aren't doing that. So I had to get really real, and the only reason I'm talking about this candidly is not to be like boo-hoo my situation. It's not that at all, or like bring anyone down. It's definitely not that. It's talking to you guys about it because I get so many DMs every day about friendships and like how do I either manifest the right friends for me, or how do I deal with friends that no longer serve me? Like, how do I exit those friendships? And I think something that I've gotten really good at, which I know sounds a bit bad, but I've gotten good at knowing when to leave a friendship or a relationship when it's no longer serving. Because if it's no longer serving you, it's definitely no longer serving them, because you guys aren't showing up authentically and 100% connected, like 100% for each other. The energy is going to be off. So yeah, after Fashion Week, my brain like hit such a spiral. I was really upset, and I was like, I'm exhausted. I've been pushing myself too much, and I've only been in Sydney for 2 months, and now I've fallen back into my old habits of like overworking myself and exhausting myself. And I was just like, I can't deal, like what am I doing? So I flew home for a few days to go see Mum and Mal and just have a few days offline. I deleted Instagram for like 5 days, and can I just tell you, that was the best thing ever. I woke up on the Saturday after Fashion Week. I had the Fashion Week ending party on the Friday, and I had such a fun night, and it was great. But I was really rattled and still upset about all the drama that had went down. So I was like, I need to just like take a few days off my phone. And I was like, am I running away by doing this? Like, I know that's such a lucky position to be in, where I could just get on a flight and go home. But it's also, it's hard. Like, the places where I retreat to feel safe and held is always with my mum in her family house, and with Mal and Frankie, of course. So I was like, am I running away by doing that? Or, like, should I just like tough it out and like be alone with myself? And I was like, no, I actually need like tender loving care right now. So I just listened to myself, and I went home for a bit. And that's another point to raise. I feel like lately I've been ignoring my intuition. Like, my intuition will be like, don't go do this or do this, or like, and I'll just be like, no, I'll do it. Or like saying yes to things I want to say no to. Like, my intuition is mad at me because I haven't been listening, and that's probably why all this shit keeps happening, because I'm ignoring what the universe is trying to tell me. So I know this sounds like a big weird ramble. It has reason, I think. Having those few days offline, number one, we all need to do it more, getting off our phones. Like, deleting the Instagram app is so easy. You can just re-download it when you're ready to have it again. But like, wow, I felt so much less anxious because I wasn't comparing myself. I wasn't having to look and see what everyone else is doing. Like, you don't realize how much energy you're exerting every day by investing in someone's life. And like, it can be really positive when you're investing in like people that uplift you or inspire you and like make you feel happy and whole. But if it's people that you're comparing yourself to, or that you're seeing the friends that were just rude to you, and you're seeing what they're posting, and it can just be too much and way too overstimulating. So taking that time off was deeply profound. I started reading, I finished a book. I finished the Florence Given book called Women Don't Owe You Pretty, or Girls Don't Owe You Pretty, or something Don't Owe You Pretty. It was really, really good. And I've just started reading this one, Can't Hurt Me by David Goggins. And like, I've literally been powering through it the past 2 days. I'm the slowest reader, and I can't put this down. It's really inspiring, and just talks about like putting in hard work, getting motivated, and overcoming having a hard childhood, and overcoming dramas that come your way or hardships that come your way, because I just like I relate to that, because my childhood was turbulent as fuck. So that's been really, really good. But just like having that time offline and putting myself first and not feeling guilty for doing that was so amazing. And I sat and just chatted with my mum and stuff, and I journaled and got real about the people I'm letting in my life and the energy I'm letting people take from me. And I realized that if I want to get ahead and kick down the goals that I want to achieve, which I have huge goals that I guess I've been delaying for so long, because like relationships and friendships are the most important thing in my life. Like, I really value them, and my life wouldn't be my life without the people I love around me. Like, it's just, I'm such a sucker for connection and love and friendship. Like, my friends, I treat my friends as my family, because I don't have a great family life, you know. So sadly, what I do is I give so much of myself, and I put also expectations on people that they're gonna give me that same love and respect back. But sadly, then when you don't get it, it's earth-shattering. So I realize I need to stop expecting things from people and just focus on myself more, and the right people will be there, you know, no matter what. So I guess all I'm trying to get at with this long rant is like, if you know a friendship or a relationship is no longer serving you, and you will feel it. It's like if you leave, hang out with them and you feel drained, or if people aren't treating you with the respect that you deserve, or if people keep doing wrong by you time and time again after you constantly ask for that behavior to change, then you need to be strong for yourself and cut that cord. It's right now, astrologically wise, right now is a good time to be severing ties with anything and anyone that is no longer serving your greater good and like the you that you want to be. Because yeah, that's why if you're going through hell right now, like it feels like hell, or it's like this, I promise you it's happening for like a much higher reason, and you should just take some time, do what I did, like just be alone for a bit, or get offline and journal and just sit or meditate on what it is the universe and is really trying to tell you, and what your intuition is trying to tell you. Because I feel so much clearer now. Like I was literally at such a panic state where I felt so fucking sad. I was like, I don't want to decline. Like I've done so much work. I don't want to let these few things just like completely rattle me and decline me. So it takes a little bit of work to readjust, but it's so worth it. And reminding yourself of what your worth is and how important your individual experience is, and prioritizing that. So I believe in you. I'm here for you. I know things can get hard and uncomfortable and sad and scary sometimes, and it's so easy to feel so alone. I know last week I felt so alone. I was like, no one understands me, and like no one respects me the way that I would respect other people. Like why? But then I just, you know, I sat back and I wrote a massive gratitude list and then really thought about the people that have been there for me. And like, even if it's just one person that has your back, you know, that is so powerful, that one person like sees you and loves you and cares for you. So yeah, wow, I didn't expect that rant to happen, but I really miss being more vulnerable with you guys and talking about this stuff. Like, I don't know why, I feel like for a little while I just shut off a bit with talking about, I just don't know why. I guess like life gets busy and I got distracted, and I think at the end of the day, like, I can't let the fear of judgment ever get in the way of my path and what I want to do, because like I've been doing this for so long now. Like, why would I care now, you know? And I want to be vulnerable and speak about what happens in my life so that it hopefully can help you guys. And the only way that I know how to help people is by talking about my own lived experiences, because it's real and it's what I'm going through and what I'm learning along the way. So yeah, but I'm so always grateful for the lessons and the hardships that come up. Like, you don't ever sit there being like, why me? Why is the universe punishing me? Like, just always try and look for what it's actually trying to help you with. Like, gratitude and moving with gratitude through hard moments is all that you really can do to come out the other end like winning. Even though you will come out the other end winning always, you just have to have faith and enough like love for yourself. But besides that, I've just been back in Sydney, keeping a very low profile. I've been doing Pilates, getting back into journaling every day. I've just been reading a lot more, which has been so nice, and trying to cook more meals at home and get healthy again, because I just feel like when I start to spiral a bit in my mind, my first thing that I do to make myself feel better is eat. Like, I'm an emotional eater, and that's what I've struggled with for my whole life. And obviously there's moments where it's like, okay, treat yourself, like if you're not feeling too good, have some ice cream or whatever. But it's not that I like binge or I go crazy, I just overeat. I eat too much and then I don't feel good, and I could even like overeat on something healthy, but I just notice that I'll start picking at more sweet foods and foods that aren't fueling my body properly. And so I've been really trying to make a focus on just cooking meals at home, not eating out so much, not drinking as much alcohol, like just not forever, but just for this week and for during next week until the weekend comes, just to like recalibrate myself and let my adrenal system and my body just calm down after a really stressful and emotional roller coaster. So yeah, I'm like really proud of myself for like prioritizing that, and I'm proud of you if you're doing the same thing, because it kind of takes stepping out from the crowd and pulling yourself out of, you know, what everyone else is doing to put yourself first. And it's not always fun. Looking after yourself is not always fun. It can be fucking boring. Like tonight, I'm literally just, it's a Saturday night, everyone's probably out having fun, but I am gonna be cooking a very healthy, probably boring dinner, but nutritious and good for my body, and just watching some Netflix, reading. Like for example, if you're wanting to figure out like how to not get FOMO and to prioritize that, in about an hour after I've sent off some messages and done a little bit more work on my phone, because obviously my Instagram is work, I will be deleting Instagram tonight, because I don't even want the temptation or that empty hollow feeling that I'm missing out on fun. So I'm just going to delete my Instagram and not even be tempted to look and check, you know, and just put on a movie and enjoy. So I was gonna keep vlogging, but I think that I wanted to mainly just talk about that stuff with you guys instead. During next week I'm gonna film some more sit-down videos and definitely like another vlog and stuff, but I really want to engage with you guys more, but I need to know like what you want to see. Yeah, sorry if my energy feels weird in this. I just wanted to be like upfront and real with you guys.